Coming up next on the Inherited Podcast.
Just, you know what I'm saying, for people to look at. And the security guard by the passenger side of the truck had just saw it. He was like, hey, he pointed me out. He said, hey, come here real quick. He said, hey, you trying to get this Floyd, ain't it? I like, yeah. I was like, all right, I got you, hold on. So luckily, man, passenger seat, window rolled down, and I just see Floyd. I thought I saw $1 billion. I thought I saw $1 billion. Jewelry just everywhere. It's all about taking risks too, man. Like just taking chances, taking risks. You know, if it just don't work, it just don't work. Facts. At least try and then fail because you tried. Don't just start off failing because you just don't want to try.
You ain't gonna learn nothing.
You ain't gonna learn. Like at least let me try for myself, and then if I fall, okay, I fall.
Facts.
You gotta learn how to fall before you can walk.
Facts.
You know what
they say you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. You don't even try it. You just sitting out here missing all your blessings out.
I'm in the crowd, walk through the crowd. I got to the middle. I just held it up like, hey man. you gonna see what I got going today. You feel me?
Yeah.
Quavo took notice of it and he took it out of my hand, and I don't know where it's at.
And it was like mid-show?
Mid-show, yeah.
Shit.
Mid-show, like he took it out of my hand and he grabbed it and then he brought it on stage with it. Then I don't know what they did with it, but
building a legacy, so watch how you study me. You know it's inherited, ain't no comparison, stacking up guaranteed. Moving so militant, consistent and disciplined. Getting that paper and stacking it up, no time for no chillin', man. Building a legacy, so watch how you study me. You know it's inherited, ain't no comparison, stacking up guaranteed. Moving so militant, consistent and disciplined. Getting that paper and stacking it up, no time for no chillin', man.
Yo, what's good? It's Sir Gates, and you're now tuned into the Inherited Podcast. Welcome back for another dope episode. Again, if y'all have been watching, I highly appreciate y'all. Continue to go to the YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, download the Apple Podcast, leave a nice 5-star review, leave a comment, and all that good stuff, man. But today, back into another episode, we have another dope guest today, Mr. Hakeem Trap Picasso Pope. About to get into his backstory, his origin story, and just get some good info and provide some good value. So how you doing, my dog?
I'm good, man. How you?
Good, man. Can't complain. Thanks for pulling up, man. I was about to have a good interview, man. So blessed to have you. You doing all right, though?
Yeah, I'm good. Appreciate you having me, man.
Nah, no problem, bro. So look, before I get started every episode, right, I like to do a little icebreaker, okay? So
all right, cool.
You see me shuffling the deck earlier, but so I'm shuffling the deck up a little bit, and I'm gonna pull a card out. I don't know what it's gonna say. You both gonna answer it. It ain't gonna be nothing crazy, nothing like that. So we're just gonna see what it is. Take the first card off the top. Let's see what we got.
What's going on?
Do you have any superstitions?
Superstitious? I don't think so, man. I don't think so, man.
I'm trying to think if I have some.
I don't think so.
Growing up kind of tied into something like the whole little, well, that was just a joke, the whole like stepping in crap, breaking on my back type stuff. Yeah, I really don't have no superstition, dog. I'll try not to believe in stuff like that. Just because it's just, if you put too much energy into something, it may actually come to fruition and come true. So superstition stuff like that, man, I try to stay away from. So it ain't really too many that I believe in besides speaking something into existence. I guess if that'd be a superstition, but
absolutely.
Yeah, I guess so, man. So you ain't got none at all?
Nah, really the same thing you just said.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Those superstitions get a little creepy sometimes, like, so I try not to believe into that. But all right, cool. So look, so what we want to do, right, is just get your backstory and your origin story. So we want to take it back to young Hakeem, right? Make childhood, growing up, household, family, just your environment where you grew up in that, all the way to maybe your teenage years. So because pretty much just knowing everybody got a story, right? And your testimony could be somebody else's deliverance in that situation, or you can just be their motivation to help them get up off the couch and do what they gotta do. So just take us back. See your childhood and your journey growing up. Let us know how that was for you.
Most definitely, man. So I was born and raised out here in Georgia. I grew up in the Cobb County area. Okay. So born and raised from a kid to when I got up to high school, and then I left here 9th grade and I moved to a town called Livingston, Alabama. You familiar with that?
Nah. So I've been in Georgia for all my life, man. I know stuff outside, but Alabama.
Okay. So Livingston is like, You familiar with Tuscaloosa?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. so it's like literally 30 minutes away from Tuscaloosa. Okay. But it's like a small country town. Like, it's nothing out there. You know what I'm saying? So like, man, I tell you, like, we ain't got no type of nothing out there. Like, if you want to catch a movie or like go to the mall or things of that nature, you had to drive the 30 minutes to Tuscaloosa, or we stay close to Meridian, Mississippi as well.
Okay.
So like
That
either
sucks.
or, you know what I'm saying? We ain't got nothing, no malls, no big stores, no big restaurants, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? You got a McDonald's, a Subway, a Winn-Dixie. That's about it.
That's a country for real.
That's about it. Yeah. So, but so that's how it was, and I've been in Alabama ever since. So, after when I graduated high school down there, I moved to Huntsville, Alabama, and I went off to college to Alabama A&M University.
Okay.
Yeah. So I went there, graduated in 2020. With an urban planning degree. So did that, and now I'm back right now, currently as of today, back at school for my master's in computer science at A&M.
Oh, that's hard, man.
Yeah, so moving around, dibbling and dabbling. Childhood was cool though. Was very spoiled. I had everything literally I could ever ask for as a kid. But I took it for granted though, man. Like I wrote a book, and in my book I said, you know, as a kid, I would tell my mom, like, hey, mama, man, I can't wait till I get grown. I can't wait till I grow up and do my own thing. My mama always told me, like, man, boy, you gonna wish you was a kid again. As soon as you tell me that right now, you gonna wish you was a kid again. And now today, as a grown man, now I just look back like, yeah, you were right, mama.
Yeah.
I do want to be back and being a kid right now. Just not worrying, just waking up, just live.
Yeah,
just live,
man.
you
No
know?
responsibilities and nothing.
That's what I'm saying, just live, bro. Like, and you literally got everything in front of you. And I swear I took everything for granted as a kid. Like, I would still get jealous of other people, but I had it all. You know what I'm saying? But I still took it for granted. So, I could say I was a good kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I never got into no trouble or anything like that. Mama instilled that in me to, you know, not do wrong. But my father, he was a truck driver. So like my mom, she was a stay-at-home mom. So my pops, he would always travel, be on the road and stuff, provide for the family. So I saw what the value of, you know, what a man does, you know, for his family and his kids. You know what I'm saying? And that's about it for real. So just doing that, just, you know, just taking everything all in at the same time. I was like kind of confused kid.
Yeah.
You know, just trying to figure everything out.
Yeah.
But,
you had siblings?
Yeah. So I have a little brother and a little sister, so I'm the oldest.
Okay. That's a responsibility right there. And it's, I don't know, being the oldest kid. Then you was a boy at that. So
know what I'm saying?
I can only imagine.
Yeah.
So where you grew up at, right? Knowing that it was like a small town with kind of nothing to do, did that lead? Well, you say you didn't get in too much trouble, but did that leave open just that avenue of, well, shit, it's bored out here. Let me go dip and dabble in this and that. Or was it pretty much where you grew up at? It wasn't there's that hectic out there for your environment.
So basically, like coming from the city to the country, it's a big giant change, right? Like you so used to just being this person, or you just used to being like in certain environments, in certain areas, and just doing what you normally would do. Then you come into a city that really ain't got too much motion. Yeah. Like, it's really no opportunity out there in Livingston. So, like, when I wake up and I just walk around and I just ride around Livingston, like, it's literally no opportunity. People always leaving, you know, to achieve bigger things for themselves, which I understand, because it really ain't no opportunity out there. So, really, me being in Livingston, it really just taught me how to humble myself and just basically just take what's in front of you and just survive. Yeah. Just take what you got in front of you, just live, you know, just learn how to survive. You know, we make something out of nothing. Facts, coming from the country. Well, just anything, right? You know, you learn how to just make something out of nothing. And I think by me going there, it really just broadened my horizon, just how to move different within my grown age now. You know what I'm saying?
As you should, though, because again, when you're isolated sometimes, it's just like some folks, when they go to prison or something like that, because it's just nothing to do. It's just you there in your environment. You got so much time, like you say, think, humble yourself, and just have that. Well, I get doubt it's a moment of silence in prison, but just on a general scale, just have that moment of like serenity to where, let me try to sit down and think about what can I do to better myself, or how can I get out of this situation. Of course, if you don't like being there in that solitude and just growing. So when you post college, right? At what period of time did you move back today?
I'm still living in Alabama.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, you see, it's so crazy because on my content, you would think I'm here.
Yeah,
you would think
in the city.
You would think I'm here, but I'm constantly traveling. I'm constantly traveling, like anywhere. It's like for my business, with my art, I'm constantly traveling. Just meet anybody. Like Wherever you at, I'm pulling up.
That's dedication right there. I thought she was solidified here.
Nah. I'm still in Alabama.
Okay, well since you still there then, but what well, even though you was here first and then you went back to Alabama, what attracts you so much about the city though?
Talking about here?
Yeah.
Man, just the city overall. Like, I just love the culture. I just love the culture. I love us black people. I just love the food. I love the food. I love just the environment, the clubs. Just what Atlanta has just for the city itself. You know?
It's a beautiful place for, let's say, it's Black Hollywood nowadays. So it really expanding the music scene and just the music, entertainment, and just that spotlight period. So if you want something to pop off, you ain't got to go all the way to the West Coast. If you on this side of the East Coast, come down to the A, down, up, wherever you at.
But
you can get it popping.
It ain't nothing wrong with traveling. Ain't nothing wrong with traveling, seeing the world, because it's more than Georgia. It's more than Alabama. So it's just like, it's nothing wrong with traveling. Please travel.
Yes, sir.
You know, it's the world for a reason. So
now traveling, open your eyes up. Like when you see different things, it just expands your imagination too in life. If you just stay in Georgia your whole life, you won't even get inspired to sometimes achieve more because you ain't seen more. Like, man, I want to be able to, if you have kids one day, take my kids here and there. But if you're not going nowhere trying to see it, you're just gonna be stuck in your environment and end up being a product of that environment. And sometimes the environment ain't so good. So like you say, I encourage folks to travel. Like even myself, that's one of my main things as far as not saying I'm not settled down, but it's just traveling, learning and growing. Those are the key things that progresses for me. And also, of course, staying close to God too. But because when I travel, I notice every time I get back, it's just like I'm on a nice little high of what can I do now to just pick up off of that wherever I just came from, the stuff I've seen, just a visionary type situation. So traveling is also great for that mindset in the brain.
Exactly.
But speaking about that, like visionary, right? When it comes to art, when did you first either pick up a pencil, pen, paintbrush, and sketch your first design?
Man, so let's see. Back when I was a senior in high school, that's when art kicked in for me. But I was always inspired. Like I'm still trying to figure out what I wanted to do with myself, what I could see myself doing, just be happy and just love to do it every day. Art picked up, like I said, 12th grade, and it started off, see, I do graphic design, so it started off with just, picking up my HP laptop at the time and just sketching out just different things, see what I could do. First it was sketching out clothes, figuring out the design of a shirt, the design of a pants, and just putting things together, just make like a outfit, right? And then, all right, so I took that and I was like, okay, let me see if I can draw just a person. So the first person I drew was a picture of Michael Jordan. And let me tell you, it was trash.
It was trash?
It was trash, bro. I swear. In my book, it's a picture of when I first did it. I don't like it, not one bit.
Hey, you gotta start somewhere.
You gotta start somewhere. And then just, I figure out like, okay, I taught myself how to do it. I remember watched like one YouTube video on how to do the basics of drawing on a program, on a computer or whatnot. So I just took it from there and I just taught myself the different objects and the tools and the colors of how to put things together and make it look more real life, you know what I mean? So they just went from there and I, kept progressing and progressing. Yeah, so when you say you went to YouTube to get some pointers and whatnot, so it's, when I was young, most thing I drew was a little 3 to 6 lines and connect a little S thing, type that, just a little doodling like that. So there's really like not a template, but I guess a template to actually being able to draw a good picture, or not necessarily a photo, but just an object like that. Is there really like a process behind it, or is it just, if you're just that talented, you can transfer your vision to paper? It's whatever you make it, man. For real, like it's really a process behind everything, especially when you drawing. Like with me, it's just like, first of all, like think of like what I try to come up with a message behind my drawings and my paintings. I try to think of a good message, like, all right, after when it's done, how can somebody view this and what can they get from this painting or this drawing or whatnot? It could be anything. It could be something small like a leaf or like a chair or something. Like it has to have meaning behind it. So when you look at it, like, all right, this may mean this thing or this may mean something else. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so it could just be with anything. And that adds value to it. Like some folks say art, the value of it is in the beauty of the eye of the beholder. But some folks, if you just draw something, that could be cool. But the fact that you got a message behind it,
not only is the art valuable and just the time you put into it, the money and the effort, but that message coming behind it, that's gonna spread even more to touch who knows around the world, man. So having a deeper meaning behind it, I salute you for that too. Because you ain't not out here just let me just draw something trying to sell and make a quick dollar off or something like that. You really put some time, effort, and thought into your work. And a lot of folks don't do that, bro.
I think like when I got my first set of feedbacks, you know, cause I first started with just posting like just different, just people that I would just look at on a regular, like on TV or like on the internet, and I would get like, okay, this cool, this nice, this real cool. You should keep going. Like, all right. So then I'll try to think of more and more ways to attract people and more ways to just put my message in my work. Yeah. It's all about, like you said, value. Like, that speaks very valuable. Like, it's when you know, take the time and just do it like that, it'll gravitate more people to see what your vision really is.
I'm telling you, man, because then you telling the story too. Like, each piece can, this is a story, and folks love storytelling. That's also a big key as far as branding. Putting that story behind it. This is like, you got Nike, Adidas, and all that. Most of even these luxury brands, most of their content or commercials is less, here go a shirt or whatever, this how much it costs, but they tell you a story with Nike shoe. You see folks usually just working out all the time, no dollar sign, no price sign. It's just connect to this story, connect to my brand. So that's dope that you're doing that, right? But so what do you prefer? Either, well, it could be both, but you prefer painting or just like sketch drawing?
Nah, what I do, digital art.
So digital art?
Yeah, digital art. Yeah, what I do.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think me personally with digital art, I get more free will of just telling my story the way that I want to tell it in a digital form.
Is it easier to go that route for you?
I could do a lot of things in digital form. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could take this room and put a whole bunch of comedians in here and we all have a good time. You know, he laughing about something, he cutting somebody's hair, he making a joke about somebody. They shooting somebody or got a basketball goal in here, shooting the ball in here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's just like I could do so much with a digital form. Not saying like you can't do it with a pen, like just drawing, like personal drawing. But I think I got free will and I can do so much in a digital form than just anything else. So yeah.
How long did it take you to learn that? As far as getting that down pat?
Man, to master it and perfect it, like I can't really tell you because I just been working on it like on a daily. Like, yeah, I really couldn't even tell you how long. Like I said, I started 2012, and probably when I perfected it, maybe like 2 years after that. Maybe like 2 years after that. That's when I started to grow and I started, you know, with the cartoons type stuff, and then I moved on into the realistic realm of art. So yeah, so it took me a while.
That's dope, bro. Yeah. So if you can think back, right, what was your first notable piece you made that was like either popped on social media or I know I've seen some art you did for celebrities as well. Yeah. So what do you think? What was your favorite one and your best one so far? If you can choose, and maybe tell us you did a lot on. So if you could choose.
So you asking my favorite?
Yeah.
My favorite. Jesus.
I thought you were saying you didn't want Jesus.
No. I'm trying to think. My favorite. I guess. Okay, the first one that really that's memorable to me that popped off of me was when I met the Migos back in 2017. This is when Bad and Bougie had popped for them. So they on the run with the Culture album. So they on the run. So when I met them, they did a show in my city, Huntsville. They did a show in my city, and I went to go see them and get them some art. And I was prepared for it. My first time ever doing somebody, I just said, man, I'm finna do it. And everybody thought I was crazy, but I said, I'm gonna do it. They
always do, bro.
I said, I'm gonna do it. I'm in the crowd, walking through the crowd. I got to the middle. I just held it up like, hey, man. you gonna see what I got going today. You feel me?
Yeah.
Quavo took notice of it and he took it out of my hand and I don't know where it's at.
And it was like mid-show?
Mid-show, yeah. Mid-show, like he took it out of my hand and he grabbed it and then he brought it on stage with him. And then I don't know what they did with it, but from that moment,
that's all you needed.
That's all I need. That just solidified me just to keep going crazy with what I'm doing. So like, yeah, like I say like, the home team when you first started, that's really like that the real like probably was my favorite moment really. And then it goes up and up from there, man.
So seeing how you did that mid-show, you just pretty much shot your shot. So from then to now, because you getting it to a whole bunch of artists down. So now is it you got a different process you use to do it, more strategic, or still just
so like,
I'm just shooting my shot every one?
Nah, so like, okay, so like from that moment, like, you know, I'm cold turkey. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm trying to make it happen. So like from that moment, everything is a learning experience. What you do, it teaches you, all right, maybe I could do it like this on the next one. Maybe I could do it like this on the next one. I shouldn't do this no more. I should add this, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so from that moment, it just taught me just to constantly just keep going and going with how I'm doing. How I'm doing now is either I contact you or whoever, if you hosting an event, let's say you hosting an event, you got Drake coming, you got Drake or 21 Savage coming. All right, you hosting an event, I'm gonna hit you or hit somebody, like I'm gonna hit you because you hosting the event or probably somebody around you that's close to you, like, hey, I'm an artist, this or that, but pretty sure you probably got a lot of messages about the same thing, you know what I'm saying? But at least it's a try. My catalog, you see my work, you know what I'm saying? Like it's proof, like, you know, for you to give me a shot or something. So I hit you like, hey, I got this going. I would like to, you know, do this for my brand. If it's possible for you to help me, cool. If not, I understand. Now I tell people all the time, like, take opportunities like in any way possible. Like, even if you told me, nah, I can't do that for you, brother, I'm sorry. Cool. I'm gonna still make it happen regardless.
Facts.
I'm gonna still make it happen regardless. I'm gonna either wait outside or like whatever it's gonna be at, I'm gonna do something to get my way in the door. Like, let that person that's coming, let that person tell me that, hey, I don't wanna deal with you right now. Then I'll be like, okay. Cause you not no disrespect, but like you not that person.
Nah, I get
you know,
saying,
you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, let that person tell me like, hey, I don't wanna do business with you, bro. This ain't the time. Like, all right, cool, I respect that. That's all. So yeah, so
it's a process, right?
Yeah, so it's just a process, man, and it just keep going up and up. Like, I'm always learning how to navigate doing different things by the day. So
you ever had a time where like I heard you just kind of say you'll wait outside or something, like you had a crazy moment where you was waiting hours and hours and hours and then work is on?
This where the dedication come in, man. Like, I forgot who I met, but like it was so cold outside.
Shit.
Literally in the wintertime. And I'm just standing up, man. Like I'm working a 12-hour shift. Like I'm working a 12-hour shift, man. Like I'm just standing up like, all right, man, it's gonna be all worth it though. But by the time he came, it was cool. It was cool.
Do moments like that kind of make you give up? Or you ever had moments where you want to never quit?
Nah, man, like, sometimes, you know, like, I give you an incident, man. Like, I almost gave up when I met one of my favorite rappers, man. Literally, I almost gave up, man.
Who would?
Should I say it?
Yo, who would?
Should I say it, dog?
If you don't want to, you got to, though.
Should I say it, man? Nah, I ain't gonna say it.
We'll keep running low. We'll talk about it later.
Nah, I ain't gonna say it. So he did a video shoot out here in the city, man. And video shoot now. You wired over to the public.
Yeah.
They easy access. I thought I'm finna get some good out of this situation, man. Had some art, gave it, I ain't give it to him. I had some art, you know what I'm saying? And I'm waiting for the downtime. Cause like, you know, you may go grab something to eat or like just chilling. And I was just waiting on my opportunity to shine, you feel me? So like, I'm walking, you know what I'm saying? And I ran into him and I just showed it to him. He's like, oh, that hard. And then that's it. And just walked away.
So how that made you feel, bro?
I was crushed, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was crushed, man. Cause it's just like, wow, like.
But that's a mixture of one.
It didn't make no sense to me, bro. Like, wow.
Your passion, your work, your time, then mixed with, this my favorite artist. And just to get that, it's just like, shit, I bet I'd be crushed too. Shit.
No, I'm saying. But then, like, I had to have the guy put people in your places for a reason, man. Put people in your life for a reason. So, like, I had my family, man, just hug me, man. Like, hey, man, you gonna be all right, man.
You still aiming to get him some art?
Try maybe.
Oh, you said that time.
Maybe. It was a couple years since that happened though, so I'm on a new time space now. So Possibly we may try it again.
Yeah, do it again, dog. This time maybe you better go around different time spaces, some air and all this and that, dog.
Yeah.
But, so going with that, right, man. So how do you keep going? What keeps you going? Like your motivation to just say, you know what, no matter what happens in life, or this and that, I'm sticking to this art profession, and this what it's gonna be for me. So what keeps you pushing through that round?
Man, just constantly just keep going, man. Just knowing that I got people that look up to me, man. I got people that look up to me and love what I do, man, and just want me to keep going just for them, basically. Like, I'm just making the impossible possible, right? Like, you know, people that you looking at on television or people that you looking at on the internet, you would think you'll never get a chance to meet, you know what I'm saying? And I'm making it happen, bro. Like, if you was to told me in 12th grade that on your 25th birthday, bro, you gonna meet Floyd Money Mayweather.
That be it right there.
I'll look at you like you crazy, bro. Like, what? How? Like, that's impossible, right? But God having. And that's what it did. Like, on my 25th birthday, man. And that's one of the most memorable things that I can cherish for the rest of my life, man.
Yes, Floyd. So talk about Floyd. How did that work out? Talk about that moment.
Man, so Floyd, on my 20th, well, it was the day before, but 12 o'clock midnight, it was my birthday. So
same thing.
Yeah. So he did a club appearance, a club appearance in Nashville, Tennessee. So I stayed like an hour and like 45 minutes away from Nashville. So I was like, I seen the flyer go around. I was like, all right, this is my opportunity to meet Floyd. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? So I just told you, like, I hit up one of the people that was hosting the event, and blessed enough, they was able to give me a helping hand that I still have, you know, connections and relations to this day. And, you know, at the end of the day, it's about just building connections too at the same time with just people, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause you never know, like, what people can do for you. And I'm not afraid to ask you, like, hey, like, I need some help. I need some help, man. Can you help me out? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you genuine, you see what I got going, and you willing to give me that helping hand, that's a blessing. But if not, I'm still gonna do it my own anyway. You know what
that's
I'm
a fact, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So I got that helping hand. So okay, cool. I'm finna go meet Floyd, man. So the day come for me to drive down there. I had my pieces. I had like 2 pieces that I wanted to bless Floyd with, and I drove down there that evening. So he came out of there around close to that after midnight, maybe like 1 o'clock that morning. So what it was, like I said, it was at a club, and basically the club had got shut down, man, because folks was outside fighting and stuff, man. So I was like, dog, I just drove an hour and some change, man. I'm finna miss my opportunity to meet Floyd, man. So, all right, man. So I'm trying to prepare myself what I'm finna do, man. But luckily, his truck had came. His truck had came just in time when the club had got shut down. I guess they still didn't know that was happening. So, like I said, his truck came, and I'm like, damn, that's Floyd. Like, me being in the industry for so long, I know how people pull up. You know what I'm saying? I know how people pull up. Like, they all pull up in the same exact situation, the same trucks and all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I just know, you feel me? Like, and when I seen it, I like, yeah. So when I seen it, I was like, all right, that's Floyd, man. So let me see what I'm gonna do. So like, everybody was outside, and everybody, of course, they knew the same situation. They knew it was him, just like I did. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm finna make this happen for myself. You feel me? So like, everybody was crowded around the truck a little bit, and security was outside the truck, just holding it down, just backing everybody away, just holding it down. So I'm just, just stepping up, tiptoeing, just stepping up, and I'm just walking inch by inch, and then I just had my piece just open, just you know what I'm saying, for people to look at. And the security guard by the passenger side of the truck had just saw it. He was like, hey, he pointed me out. He said, hey, come here real quick. He said, hey, you trying to get this Floyd, ain't it? I like, yeah. I was like, all right, I got you, hold on. So luckily, man, passenger seat, window rolled down, and I just see Floyd. I thought I saw $1 billion. I thought I saw $1 billion jewelry just everywhere, just dangling. I was like, oh Lord, man, this Floyd, man. But me, like, it's so crazy, cause like, when I meet like big people like that, I don't even be falling out.
I was just about to ask, you be nervous sometimes?
Nah, cause they regular people.
Yeah.
They regular people just like me and you.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? We all the same.
Yeah.
Literally, like, they regular people. So now, like, that, cause I feel like that's how you lose business. That's how you lose business with certain situations. You just tripping out, like, when you meet people, like, nah, bro. So, like, like I said, window rolled down, and then he seen it. He said, "Hey man, this is beautiful, man. Oh, you want to take a picture with me?" I'm like, "Wait, yeah, man, what you mean?" You know what I'm saying? So like he got up out the truck, man. It was like a TMZ moment, like cameras flashing everywhere, and it was just like the spotlight on me and him, and I was the only person that he interacted with, you know what I'm saying, because the club had got shut down. So like just that time for that moment for him to do that for me, like on my birthday like that, that was a blessing. Like
that's respect, man. A lot of celebrities sometimes they don't like the favorite. They want to give you some time of the day, bro. Because even they may see something dope, this and that. Some folk got so many big egos and this and that. Is it like bro, I ain't got time for you, whatever you got going on. I'm trying to get it where I'm going, doing what I'm doing. But the fact that he did that, it just speak to his character and how much he value his fans and supporters too. What you need that. And then I salute you as well for like, bro, you putting in work to get this art to people, bro. Most people wouldn't stand outside in the cold for hours, sit there and really navigate and plot to get through a crowd to get seen and put yourself into a position where, hey, I'm right here. Whether you choose me or not, I'm still putting forward that effort against a position to be seen, to get my stuff to you. So that mindset it's real. Like you really giving out a lot of game as far as how to either, not even just with art, how to promote your business and yourself, dog. Like some folks, they don't have that grit and that grind. They're just, I'm gonna go in here and try this and that, and if we get shot down, that's it. Was you really in here, dog? Man, it takes a lot, bro. You doing it, dog.
It's all about taking risks too, man. Like just taking chances, taking risks. You know, if it just don't work, it just don't work. Facts. At least try and then fail because you tried. Don't just start off failing because you just don't want to try.
You ain't gonna learn nothing.
You ain't gonna learn. Like at least let me try for myself, and then if I fall, okay, I fall.
Facts.
You gotta learn how to fall before you can walk.
Facts.
You know
what they say you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. You don't even try it. You just sitting out here missing all your blessings, dog. But I still salute you for that, bro.
I appreciate it.
So dealing with the digital art in that realm, then you say you're author of a book, right? So how did that? Did you always want to write a book, or was it just like something I want to add to my repertoire?
Nah, man. So back in 2019, man, I had a son. He passed.
Man, sorry to hear that, bro.
Nah, it's all good, man. I had a son and he passed, and I wanted to start to write it in, basically just evolving around the situation of him passing. But then I was just still sitting on it. At that time, I didn't feel like it was the best time for me to put it out, for me to tell my story. I feel like I still had to go through stuff. Today, I feel like I had to still continue to go through stuff for me to tell my story the way I wanted to tell my story. And then this year, I just woke up one day I said, man, let me just go ahead and put it out. I already know what I wanted to say, and I went through what and I'm still going through what I'm going through at that time, you know what I'm saying, for me to tell my story. Let me go ahead and just put it out. So I took a week, because I already knew what I wanted to say. I just took a week and I just wrote it. I laid it out in 1 week.
That's again, sorry to hear that. So
nah, you good.
With what's in the book, so tell some of that story, like what it's about and what inspired it. So get some background for it.
No, so basically, Post World, The King's Revelation. That's the title of my book. Basically, it just tell you my life story, man, from a kid to teenage until adulthood. Things that I done seen as a kid that I shouldn't saw. Things that I went through as a kid that got me to where I'm at today. Basically, all the trials and tribulations, that basically what I went through to get to where I'm at today. And it basically just shed light on my situation, just letting the readers know that, you know, whatever you got, life throws at you, all the curveballs that gonna throw at you, you know what I'm saying, you gonna see the end in the tunnel, because God gonna make sure you good at the end of the day. Right. You gonna see the end in the tunnel. God gonna let you see the end of the tunnel. But it's a life. We still gotta go through what we gotta go through to get to where we're going.
It's a journey. It's a journey. It's a journey. You feel like he's still dealing with some of those traumas from childhood and growing up. Like,
I mean, you know, as the days go by, like as me growing, I'm getting better by the day. I'm getting better by the day. You know, we not perfect. You know, I'm human. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting better by the day, but I am blessed though. I am blessed. You know, I'm living. I'm still here. You know, I'm still conquering, you know, the world with my talent, and you know, now this book. You know, so I'm just giving readers something to read. You know, if you love me and you got a feel of me and you support me, I think you should, you know what I'm saying, get you a copy of this book, and man, just tap into my story, man.
Nah, for sure.
It's a good definitely for sure, man. It's definitely a good read.
And thank you for being, like, even putting in the book, you being transparent with your life. Like, like if I haven't read it yet, but so you could be getting so deep in that book. that's personal stuff for you, and it could. Some folks want to always cast judgment, this and that, but it takes heart to be transparent like that,
bro. You gotta let it out.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta let it all out because you gotta be 100% with everything that you do. So I can't leave anything out, man. Whatever I got going, whatever I did, I'm laying it out, man.
Was this a form of healing for you?
Yeah, for sure. I feel so good about just having it. I feel so good about just doing it, you know. And this may be the stepping stone of more books to come. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, definitely like it's a good read, and I'm just excited for how it just came overall. So yeah.
So how do you deal with that stuff though, right? Outside of writing a book, right? If you you going through these, maybe you do have times of depression or anxiety or just worry and this and that. So what does it look like for Hope to keep going and to just keep striving and to just keep pushing forward, to keep yourself mentally sane? Like, what do you practice? Do you, as far as like do therapy, still deep prayer, this and that? So what is your process to stay mentally sane? Because sounds like from your past trauma and stuff, it could be a roadblock for some people. But again, today, you still pushing forward. So what do you do to keep your mental in check?
Man, so therapy is very important, man. I think a lot of us, you know, we run away from therapy. I think a lot of us, you know, man, you got the ones that be like, man, I don't need nobody to tell me what I need, what goes on with me. They don't know me. They're not me. So how can they tell me something? And I was like that for a while, to be told. I was like that for a while.
You showing the growth though, man.
You know what I'm saying? But I realized though, like, everybody needed, like, I need it, you need it, your folks, your brother, your sister, your mama may need therapy. Like, everybody needs, like, there's nothing wrong with therapy. Like,
you can say that,
you know,
again,
get that person, you know, to sit you down and just talk with you, you know. But you gotta lay it out though. Like, you can't run away from not laying out how he gonna help you or how she gonna help you.
Facts.
You definitely gotta lay it out. Everything. Lay it out, man, because they got your best interests at heart because you with them. So lay it out, man, for sure. So definitely therapy is very important. Just praying, man. Having a higher faith and a higher power, man. Definitely praying. Like, sit back and pray and just have that connection with them, man. Yeah,
that walk with God is very, very, very important. Now, like, without that, bro, I went through my times of depression. That's when I first got into therapy. When I say that was the best thing I could have did, because I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what to expect. But once I went in there and just felt like, you got this person who's not going to be biased towards what you're going on, but you can really just sit there and just let it loose. Because you can do that with mom, dad, brother, and sister. But it's just still that sense of they probably either was there going through it with me, or it's just like, some folks may not have that relationship with their family to be that close as this. I want to tell you everything, even though parents could preach to you, like, you know, you can come to me and tell me anything, You just not always that comfortable to do it. But in that space of therapy, it's just, let me just let all this out. But the key thing you said, and which I tell folks all the time, if you're going to go to therapy, you can't hold nothing back. You cannot lie either. You got to be
lay it out, bro.
Digging your deepest, darkest moments in your life and just be honest, open, and transparent and tell the truth. Because if not, it's pointless. It ain't gonna work. You still lying to yourself and hiding stuff. So what's the point of doing it, man? So I promote that a lot. I love the topic of mental health, because that's the strongest part of your body to me. These are mental. We can go to the doctor every time you hurt your leg, this and that, but you can do the same thing for your brain, because without you being able to think properly, how you gonna operate? How you gonna write a book? How you gonna do all this art? How people gonna go into sports and be successful, this and that? So that just mental aspect is just, it's top tier on my list, dog. Well, let me put that up under that walk with God for that's number one. So, but how did you grow in your faith? Was you always walking with God like this, or it took some time?
No, it took some time. You know, as a kid, we don't know no better, man.
Facts.
We just
perfect.
We don't know no better, man. As a kid, you know, we would hear stuff about God, this guy, that. You know what I'm saying? My pops was Muslim. So like, you know, we did everything Muslim related to him. So that, like, I didn't understand it though. You know what I'm saying? In a household like that, very strong, passionate about his religion. So like, I didn't understand it, you know what I'm saying? But like, you know, my mom, you know, very Christian oriented. Basically just, you know, like I said, you know, we will always get those lectures, you know, God this, God that, you know, go to church, you know what I'm saying? But as a kid, you know, we don't know no better. We're still trying to figure it out on our own.
Figure out life and ourselves.
Figure our own way. But as time went on and as I'm growing by the day, just being to myself, I definitely been tapped in. Definitely been tapped in and just been having that holy connection with them, like for real. Like,
was it a battle for you in the household, seeing as your pops was Muslim, your mom was Christian, as far as like what's route I'm gonna take, or you just
man? So like, yeah, I get what you're saying. So man, it's like, yeah, I guess because it's like it's one thing from this parent, then it's another thing from this parent. But like my mom, like, cause they married, she'll try to just do it just because, you know, it's my dad, you feel me? But at the same time, just like, I'm just going along with it because I'm a son. So like, whatever they do, I'm gonna just do it anyway because I'm a son. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah. I mean, I guess it was kind of a battle just because, you know, trying to figure it out, like, which route I'm gonna go. Yeah. Which route to take, you feel me?
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I can see that though, man. 'Cause again, it's just two different religions and one had this set of beliefs, this one had that set of beliefs. So it was like, as a kid, I'm stuck in the middle, like, am I showing favoritism toward my dudes or am I trying to go over here to pops? Like, how do I navigate this in life, man? Did it affect you going up in school? Like,
man,
like that?
Man, so like, we don't, it's crazy. It's funny because we don't celebrate no holidays at all at the house. Yeah, well, at that time, growing up in the household, my pops, we didn't celebrate no type of holidays at all. So it would be like going to school, man. Christmas time, you know, everybody passing out gifts, and the kids would be like, I can't wait till Christmas this year, man. I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna get that. I'm just looking there like,
yeah, like, bro, what is Christmas, dog?
You know what I'm saying? I don't get those things, man, but yeah, it's cool.
Did you want it though? Like, was you in that realm? Like, I want this too. Well, you sitting in that mindset?
I feel like, you know, me, like, I just feel like, you know, you can't take kids away from stuff like that, man. Yeah. Like, let kids be a kid, you feel me? Like, that's just me though. Like, growing up like that and not experiencing that as a kid, I could see why, like, people be just upset, you know, around just stuff like holidays and just things like that. I was always upset, you know, just going to school, just upset in general. So I can see that. So I'm just like, man, nah, man, like, I just want kids to be kids, man. Yeah. Let kids
as they should be though, man.
Let kids be kids, you know, what you got going, well, that's what you got going, you know what I'm saying? But still, like, I just feel like you gotta let kids be kids.
Because they gonna grow up, they're growing up with you in your household anyway. So just give them that time to letting them reveal that to themselves. You can, of course, piece by piece, like, you know, this is what we believe in, X, Y, and Z. But like once you, that sometimes can just suffocate dreams and creativity as a child. That's when you more, like you said earlier, your mom told you as far as, you know, you're gonna wish you stay a child, not stay a child, but just not grow up so fast. Like they always tell people sometimes, whatever you're doing in life, keep that a part of that adolescent mindset. That's when you was the most creative. Your mind was so free as far as, I believe, you believe everything can come true and this and that. So suffocating that as a child, it could hinder them sometimes. So I agree with it, dog. Man. Did y'all celebrate birthdays?
Sometimes. Yeah, well, me, yeah, we did.
Because I was gonna say, as far as like that, me growing up.
It's so crazy because, like, not to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
It's so crazy because, like, so my mom, like, she literally did everything that she, you know, did for us kids, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, my dad would be driving trucks, you know, on the road and stuff, and he won't be home, like, whenever he wouldn't be home, like, around holidays, certain holidays he won't be home. My mom would just give that to us. Like,
oh, she like, your pops ain't here.
Yeah, pops ain't here, so let me just give you your Christmas. Let me give you your you know, birthday or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me give that to you, because I know deep down inside, like, she wanted us to have the best, like, the best childhood that we could possibly have. But that, you know, that thing with pops, you know, it just hinder us for us to, you know what I'm saying, just to be cool as kids, you know what I'm saying, to have fun as kids for real. So
yeah, man. Because what I was gonna say was, as far as me growing up, we celebrated holidays and whatnot, but when it came to, it's like to the bare minimum though. We was trying to survive X, Y, and Z, but when it came to birthdays,
right.
Bro, I probably remember one birthday.
Yeah, I probably maybe had like 4, maybe 5 birthdays.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
But I want to ask you about that. So as far as for me, that kind of hindered me as learning how to celebrate my wins as an adult. Because it wasn't pretty much like I didn't know how to celebrate.
Man.
So do you
so
struggle with that?
So how I am now, like I tell you all the time, I'm really boring for real, I'm really boring for real. Like I just wake up, do my business and then go home. And then that's it. Like I don't be outside, I don't do nothing for real unless it's business related.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like really like I don't really be planning no birthdays and nothing like that for myself for real.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying? Like I just wake up like it's another birthday. I appreciate it. Now if you want to do that something for me, if you want to throw something for me for my birthday, cool. I'm all for it. But I'm not me personally. I ain't gonna plan myself a birthday. I could, but I just like I
feel you though, bro.
Yeah.
But it just stems from childhood. For me, it's just the fact that most of my birthdays is more so for I want to reflect. Thank God that I'm here another year. I'm still able to chase what I'm chasing, doing what I'm doing. But I do know, like, I tell myself sometimes, like, bro, it's okay to celebrate yourself and celebrate your wins. So I'm still trying to learn that myself as far as no matter how big or how small, acknowledge it a little bit. Because sometimes for me, I know where my mindset is and where I want to go. The small stuff kind of seems so minuscule to me. It's like, bro, it's not worth celebrating. Like, but deep down, it kind of is, though. You know.
I think I celebrate my wins just by posting, and just what I'm saying, just doing it, and then I'm proud of myself. Like, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing it, and then I post it, and then just have people that genuinely care for you, just give you all this love. You know what I'm saying? That's another reason what make me go so hard at what I do, because like. These people really want me to succeed, and they looking for the next update, the next whatever I got going, and I just constantly just keep going with it. And so I think that's another thing for me to always keep going.
So how you doing that though, as far as coming to your brand, right? You got a strategy you use to grow your brand as far as you work? Because you got fans, you got supporters. Yeah. So what is your process like as far as this is how I operate my brand, this is the people I'm trying to reach and how I'm growing? Because it's a whole business, bro. So what, for people who may be watching, how does it look like for you?
Man, just constantly just being consistent, man. You know what I'm saying? Never slack for real. And if you do slack, you know what I'm saying, gotta keep it going, regardless of what you got going. Just being consistent. That's the number one thing. Being consistent, man. Just, give something for your audience to have something to look forward to.
Facts, man. For real. Consistency is key, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they love what you do. And they want to see you putting more stuff out there for them to, support. So it's just like, always being consistent, man.
Facts. I preach that a lot, man. If you're not consistent, you're just leaving the whole window open for the people who are supporting you to go to the next person. There's so many people out here nowadays, bro. Yeah. If you fall off, somebody ready right there to take your spot, dog.
Right. Glad you said that, because sometimes, bro, I don't be sleeping for real. Like I sleep, but like I don't get as much sleep as I should.
As you should.
and I be thinking in the back of my head, man, if I sleep too long, somebody's waking up, somebody up right now trying to surpass me. Yeah. Like I had that in the back of my head, like somebody out here to get me, man. Nah, bro, we ain't letting that happen, bro. Yeah. So we gotta go hard. Everything we doing, we gotta go hard, man. Somebody out here to take my shine, take my spot, man.
But it's the truth, though. Somebody here, though. You may not know him, but you got more and more artists out here, just like you got other rappers, other ball players, other entrepreneurs, this and that. Somebody is always trying to be the next, whatever you doing in your field. So, but the fact that you being consistent, that is what you should do. Because without that, you gonna lose your fan base, you gonna lose loyalty, you gonna lose trust in your brand and X, Y, Z. So again, I want to keep giving you flowers and saluting you on your grind and whatnot. But one thing I want to just step back to real quick is I heard you say it twice. As far as your father being a truck driver, right? And you growing up as a man, you did have a child. Yeah. So you were a father. Yeah. With your dad, I know the truck driving life is they on road. So was there a period of a mindset of you kind of grew up with or without your dad, even though he was there, but he was working, but
right, I get what you're
that
saying.
absence, did that kind of affect you as far as growing up as a man?
So basically, like, I wrote that in my book as well. Like, stuff that I wish I would have him to teach me, he wasn't there to teach me, right? Because he was always gone. So I had to learn from the streets, you know what I'm saying? Not saying I was out here doing wrong, like selling drugs or nothing like that, but I was always outside. Like, my pops, like, for a while, like, cause I'm so spoiled, like I'm big into like games, right? Video games, stuff like that. So like I was always in the houses on the game and stuff, and my pops would take heed of that, like, man, go outside, bro, do something, man. You know what I'm saying? Go outside. So like from that moment for him to take me outside, for me to just be outside. I appreciated that, but at the time I didn't understand it why, because I was just so tuned to just being in the house. But like, I'm glad that, you know what I'm saying, he brought me outside just to give me more so what's out here basically than, you know, just stuck in the house, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, like him always being on the road, like if there's one thing I just wish back then, I just wish he was more so there with me, just be there, like just teach me things that I wish he could have taught me. Like I also wrote this in my book, like dealing with like women and stuff. My pops, he would teach me how to get a woman, but not necessarily how to keep a woman.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I understood, because you got to know how to keep them and treat them for first and foremost.
That's some bars I just gave you, man.
Yeah. Yo, I said, hold on.
That's
man.
some bars I just gave you, bro, for real. He taught me how to get women, but not necessarily keep a woman.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I just wish he could have schooled me more so on that, which led me to doing wronging in my personal life, you know what I'm saying? Not knowing how to basically do this, you know what I'm saying? Like, and just certain things, just in general as a man, like, I just wish he could have just been more hands-on with me, like school me and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying?
We all need it as young men growing up, for sure, dog.
But like I said, I turned to the streets of my neighborhood, you know, growing up, hanging around older people in my neighborhood. So it's gravitated me towards like the older kids in my neighborhood. I always thought older people was cool, so I just was like, yeah, he got all this, and yeah, I think he gonna be cool.
Yeah, we so impressionable as kids. That was my same story. It's just inside the house, it was kind of a lot of struggle. So going outside was just, I ain't got to worry about that. But the only thing I was outside was, one, me and my homeboys, but all them had siblings too, which was older. So it was just, I gravitated towards the older crowd. People tell me to this day, like, I was talking to some guy, I was outside fishing one time. He like, bro, how old are you? I said, at the time I was like 28. He was like, dog, you sound like you 35 or 40 years old, but it's just like growing up, bro, I was just surrounded by older dudes, and I could sit in the same room as them, and they accepted me because, shoot, had to grow up at a young age. But it's like dad was there, but he was there in that sense of...
Yeah, he was there like, maybe like for that small moment, like...
Yeah,
for that small moment, but it's like you just need more time.
Facts,
you just need more time, you know what I'm saying? And not taking anything from it, like he was a good dad overall for sure. But it's just like, I just feel like I needed more time with him.
Yeah.
I needed more time with him.
And that's what we extend grace though, because again, it's like I tell myself sometimes growing up, either I was mad about X, Y, and Z as far as with pops and mom dudes, but looking back as you get an adult, like the stuff we go through now, ain't no telling what they could have had going on in that they weren't expressing to us and this and that. So it's just, you got to just extend grace and just be like, okay, they did the best that they possibly could, because you don't know, some parents could just be bullshitting, but it's just from our perspective, it's just like they did what they could, but of course we wanted more of this and that, and it just sucks that we did have to learn some from the streets and X, Y, and Z. Man. But look at you now, dog. You didn't turn out bad, so it's just like how mad can we be? You know what I'm saying?
I'm cool. It's another thing. Nipsey Hussle said, "How does kids spell time? How do kids spell love? I'm sorry, Time. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Man, bro, you sitting here.
I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Poetry,
like, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like time, bro. You gotta give, you know what I'm saying, time to like just anything. As far as like, you know, you definitely, time is needed everywhere. Without time, we can't grow.
Facts. And that's why earlier when I was apologizing to you about the time thing, bro. Time is so valuable, dog. That's the one thing in life you can't replace, get more of. We can sell your time, you can buy other folks' time, but once it's gone, life's clock keep going, dog. So like on my time is a priority, even when I'm going somewhere with somebody else, and that's what I'm working on myself. Not trying to be so mad when either I'm late or something starting late, because it's just you can't get it back. One, sometimes it's unprofessional. Two, it's just you're missing out on what was probably planned out by God for you. If you was been there on time, you could have missed a whole big opportunity because either you slacking or you late type thing. So I agree with that whole time thing. It's a universal situation, dog. It coming from childhood growing up, that is the key thing you wanted, was just time with pops, time with mom dukes, and just time with family in general, dog. So
I think the topic of this whole interview is time, man.
Yeah.
It's time, man. Give everybody your time, man, for real.
Yes,
like,
sir.
It don't take nothing but an hour, maybe 30, 45 minutes, or whatever the case may be. Longer than that, maybe. Just time is valuable, bro, because I know for a fact, like, you not the money, not the gifts, that don't matter, bro. Time, how much time you spent with me, how much time I spent with you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
cause we could be gone tomorrow, bro.
Exactly.
And that time is gone, dog.
Exactly.
The clock run out, man. But that's a beautiful thing, bro. I can hear the growth from you. Could we didn't get like a full story, but from what you told me, I see the growth. From where you at now, I salute you on that, man. As far as the accomplishments you made, as far as the connections you made, as far as where you going in life. So again, a lot of folks don't have that mindset, they don't have that grind. I wish more people would just tap into their gifts that they have that's in place. Because everybody got to give. Yeah. You just got to dig deep in, put that time and effort into it and pull it out, bro. So salute to you for that, man.
I appreciate it. I
salute you for that. So what's next? Well, no, one thing I want to ask you, the name Trap Picasso, what birthed that?
Man, I think somebody tried me one day, dog. I think somebody tried me one day and said, my art, they were just talking about my art, said, man, my art wasn't hitting on nothing, man. Like, my art was just ain't all that for real. I looked at that situation. I said, man, they don't know me. I'm Trap Picasso, man. I'm Trap Picasso. They tripping, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And I ran with it from there?
Yeah, I just ran with it from there, man. I just put it there. I just put it against my name, and I just went with it, man. So, yeah, I'm the hood Trap Picasso, man.
Hey, how you deal with that, dog? I know you got some haters, dog. How you deal with that? You just know it, man.
Listen, bro. I just look at haters like I look at anybody else, bro. Y'all just people, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all don't bring me down for nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all bring me down for nothing, man. Y'all just people, bro. So I guess you ain't I guess you not doing anything if you don't have haters. You know what I'm saying? You ain't doing anything if you don't have haters.
Said, you ain't got no haters in you, pop.
Something like that, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. They gonna come and go, man. Some folks sometimes they wish they could do what you do or wish they can have the recognition you have. So they may just not be whole within themselves. They got trauma going on where they project all that hate against somebody else. You don't even know the dude or the female. You saying here either trolling on social media and talking all that shit, but what's wrong with you to be coming online doing that, dog? You gotta be sitting somewhere sad in the press, but
know what I'm saying?
Again, hey man, get up off your ass. It's all that, dog.
It's all good, man. I just take it in and just keep going.
Mm-hmm.
I think that also is another way for me to also go so hard what I do as well. Mm-hmm. Like I just like to hear whatever from anybody for real, whether it's good or bad.
You gotta have that.
Just
criticism.
Let me know so I can keep going. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you a story. So I had an opportunity to be on the Breakfast Club back in what year was that? 2019, 2020? One of those years.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you the best story behind this.
Now let's do it, dog.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you the best story behind that. So you can look it up too on YouTube. But basically DJ Envy came to my school. It was for like a lecture series, like a lecture. I forgot what you were talking about. So basically, I just ran into him at my school because I'm so connected.
Mm-hmm.
I ran into him and I gave him some art. And he had to fly back to where he was at. But you can't bring like items like big like that on the plane. So he was like, just send it to my house. Just send it to my house or whatever the case may be. So he gave me an address. So I was like, all right, bet, I'm gonna send it. So my close friend of mine, I talked to him about it. I said, hey, Envy want me to send this to him. He was like, man, all right, well, shoot, you might well send the rest of the cast of the Breakfast Club some art too, you know what I'm saying, to that address. I'm like, you know what, you might be right, man. All right, so I did. At that time, Angela Yee was there. So Angela Yee, Charlamagne, and DJ Envy. So like, I sent them all some art in the mail. This was the time when I was still doing cartoons, not the realistic realm of art that I do now, but I was still doing cartoons and all. Yeah, so I sent them some art in the mail. It got over there. I got a phone call. I said, hey, man, you famous, ain't it? I was like, what you mean? I said, no, check, I'm going to send you the link to this Breakfast Club interview. They talking about you right now. I was like, no, for real? I watched it, man, but Charlamagne, man, he gave me a hard time. He gave
that sound about right.
He gave me a hard time. I think, I feel like it looked just like everybody. To me personally, I feel like it looked by everybody for what I did. Charlamagne was like, it's just the thoughts that counts, man.
You sound just like that, man, bro. I swear to God.
He say it's the thought that counts, man. And I was like, huh?
Sheesh, Charlotte. Why you got to go so hard on folk, man?
You know
He's so heavy opinionated on every damn thing, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, and then that was like, all right, well, if he said something, then I'm going to still go hard with it. You know what I'm saying? And I think that was another moment for me where it's like it was so big for me. Like, yeah, okay, now the world over the Breakfast Club in New York, seeing what I got going on. So yeah,
that's still a good promo and publicity at the same time though. So did you have a chance to actually come on like you saying? So,
nah, I didn't. But like, you know, I just sent my work over there. I just sent my work over there, and that's what it was. And they shouted me out over the air.
It's still one thing. Salute Emmy for actually still getting it and bringing it up there though. Some folks again.
Yeah.
All right, put into the rest of the collection. Everybody else, they're sending $. That's wild though. Even me and my homeboy Kai, we always used to talk about when we was in college growing up. Like, bro, one day we gonna be on the Breakfast Club, but we gotta do paper scissors rock to see who gonna sit next to Charlamagne. Cause he gonna give whomever a hard ass time. But it sounds just like that, man, dog.
I God gonna bless me to go up there though.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna just do something to get him out his seat a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Cause we ain't finna slide over that one, man.
A little get back.
Nah, we ain't finna slide over that one, man. That kind of hurt my feeling, man. You know what I'm saying? But it cool though. Like, so like I understand it. You mean that's how you feeling? Then I guess, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, everybody entitled to their opinion, man. Yeah. As you see, it ain't start no hustle.
Nah.
So it's all good, man.
Nah, I've been going crazy.
Good opportunities, man. So what's next for Trap, man? What's next for Trap Picasso? What you got coming up?
Man, more people that I never thought I could possibly meet with my art. Still going crazy with it, man. And just grinding, man. Just grinding. Just giving back to the youth, man. Just giving my presence and my work just back to the youth, man. Just giving them something to see and to let them know like it's possible with everything that's going on.
Facts.
It's very possible, man.
That's one message they need nowadays, boy.
It's very hard out here. You know what I'm saying? It's rough out here in this world, but we keep God first on our side and just keep that faith in them, man. The ultimate faith in them, bro.
That's a fact.
We gonna be good.
With the guy, he can do anything, man, for real. So
yeah,
if you could go back and talk to young Trap Picasso, right? Well, he wasn't Trap Picasso then. Well, really he was. He just grew into his jet. What was one thing you'd tell yourself? What would you tell yourself?
So we got to talk to Trap from a kid and then teenage. We're going to start with the kid. Kid Trap, man, you tripping, dog.
See, I'm going to keep it real with myself straight up.
You tripping, dog. Enjoy your childhood, bro.
Yeah.
Your folks, your mama, your daddy got this laid out for you, bro. Use it, man. Just chill out. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't worry about what the other kids are doing. Don't worry about what more they got over you, bro. You got what you got, bro. And you cool, bro. You good, bro. Trust me, bro. You'll appreciate what you got right now, man. Just live, bro. Really, like, if I could talk to him, I just want him to live. I would just say, just live, man. Just live, dog. Like, just live, for real, for real. Teenage Trap, man, you still tripping, dog. You still ain't learned your lesson, dog. Just live, bro, for real. Like, you still in your mama and your daddy house. Live, man. And then, you know what I'm saying, who you hanging around with, you know what I'm saying, they don't really got your best interests at heart, like, for real. Like, you may think they do, but they really don't got your best interests at heart. Like, I swear, like, it goes back to the saying, like, who really there for you? Like, who really, really there for you when things go left? You know what I'm saying? Who really, really there for you? Or, like, the people that's around you, you don't think not one of them really there or really supporting you or they hating on you for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, man, like, surround yourself with solid individuals that's going to help you. You know what I'm saying? It's going to help you and just be more educated, I should say. Learn more things, read more articles, read more books and stuff like that, man, so you can get your head full of knowledge. So when you jump into you jump into a college situation or when you jump into your own crib, your own car situation, like, you know, you'll know everything that you need to know. And you don't have to rely on anybody else to tell you what you may not know what's going to be best for you. You know what I'm saying? You know from your own knowledge, you know from your own perspective of things that this is what's going to be best for you. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, like, I would tell teenagers, be more educated and just surround yourself with solid individuals that's going to elevate you and take you and just basically that's just there for you for real. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Yeah, man.
Young Trap, teenage Trap, heard it. It's going back in time, man. It's going to show in the future, I guarantee it. But
yeah. So
before we get out of here, right, I want you to just leave. Somebody may want to be a graphic artist or whatnot. Somebody may want to do what you're doing, right? They may be needing that push to get off that couch to get to it, that motivation. So just get some positive words of encouragement, some steps, some advice to whomever may be watching this right now, young, middle-aged, or adults. So just speaking to them and just help them make that move to go forward. What would you tell them?
Man, just stay grounded, man. Stay humble, man. Stay true to yourself, man. That's one thing. Cause I feel like we ain't true to ourselves. We can't be true to the world. You know, we'll put on this fake persona that, you know, that's just not us. You know what I'm saying? Stay true to yourself. Stay humble, man, and just do it for real. Just do it, man. Don't wait on. You know, it's so crazy. Like we'll tell people that's close to us, either it's your mama, your dad, or your family. And family really number one thing. We'll tell them like, hey, I got this idea. I think I want to do this. I feel like it's gonna work for me. What's the number one thing probably they normally would say to us? That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. Well, how you gonna make that happen? That ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it didn't work for you, or maybe it didn't have it for you. That's why you telling me that. But don't tell your biz. Don't tell your lifestyle, your situation because it just didn't work out for you. Then put that on me. Nah, bro. Let me figure it out if it ain't gonna work for me. You know what I'm saying? And we'll always will take that and hinder us from going to the extra mile for what we doing. Like we'll always say back, like, well, maybe he right or maybe she right. Maybe it ain't gonna work, so I probably just ain't gonna worry about it. Nah, you don't know unless you try.
Facts, man.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know unless you try. So I feel like, you know, just if you whatever mindset you got on for what you trying to do, man, just do it, bro. And just try. And if it fail, try it again. You know, we never know how we gonna handle certain situations unless we try it and then fall. And then if we see something's going good come out of it, let's try it again. Just keep going. So really just keep going, man. Never stop, bro. Never stop, man. Never stop. To be consistent, man, and just stay true to yourself and talk to him. Have a personal relationship with him, and just be deep in the connection, man. And just let's do it. If you say you're gonna do it, let's do it, man. Don't be scared about it. Take risks. Life is all about taking risks, man. I get told no so many times. I don't even know what no feel like. I don't even know what no feel like. You know what I'm saying? I take no's. I take no's as a way of like just try it again. You know what I'm saying? But try it in a different way, maybe. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. If you get told no's, don't get discouraged about that, man. It's still a way out of this whole situation. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Just everything, man. And just stay true to yourself. You're going to be just fine, bro.
Facts, man. Key takeaway from what I just got from that, stay true to yourself. Stay consistent. Don't take no for an answer. Stay dedicated. Don't let nobody project their fears on you and your ideas. Exactly. Hear it and keep going, man. But again,
I don't care if it's your pops, your moms, your cousins, your close friends, bro, your old lady. If you dating somebody, I don't even care, bro. Nah. Do it, bro. If you feel like that's what you want to do, man, do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up, bro.
Speaking facts, bro.
I'll be so impressed about when people just sit back and just not do it, man. Cause like you got so much potential, dog. Like, and I see it for myself. Like, you got so much potential. Like, you could do it, bro. Like, just do it.
Effort, dog.
And then we got the internet. The internet make it so easy for us to make stuff happen.
From great times nowadays,
from the home of your couch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
In the bed, on that little thing right here, just
on God, people
get into it, bro.
People going viral just off their jobs, like at work, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's possible, bro. Like, if they can do it, bro, I know for sure you can, bro. Like, and it's just a blessing how everything just work out, you know what I'm saying, with what you set your mind to, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you would have told me in high school I was gonna meet Floyd on my 25th birthday, I would look at you crazy. But it just happened. Yeah. And I believed in myself that I'm gonna do it, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. That's
man. That was great words of encouragement, dog. So before you get out of here, right, if you got any announcements, whatever you got coming up, you want to tell to the people, and also tell them where they can find you on social media before you wrap it up.
No, for sure. So I'm looking at Dick.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah. So like, hey, man, Trap Picasso, man. I got this book called Post Worlds, A King Revelation, man. It's a good read. You can purchase this on Amazon. If you go on Amazon and just type in my name, Hakeem Pope, under the books tab, it's the first book that's going to come up. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Tap into my story, man. It's a good read. Follow me on social media, man. Instagram at Hakeem Pope. Twitter at Trap Picasso. and Facebook at Hakeem Pope, man, my name. So yeah, man, tap in, see what I got going on, and yeah, man, looking forward to showing y'all what more I got up in store, man. You know what I'm saying? The biggest of the biggest. I don't know, man. I might wake up tomorrow and go meet Obama, dog.
Yes, sir.
we finna go to his own house, not the White House no more. We finna go to his personal crib, you know what I'm saying? Him and Michelle, man. And we gonna tune into you live, you know what I'm saying? And let y'all know how I got here and how I able to do it. So stop playing, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, hey, man, these folks gotta stop playing with Trap Picasso, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I love that confidence,
you know
dog.
what I'm saying, man? Come on, man. But for real, though, all jokes aside, man. Yeah, man. So tap in. And yeah, man. I appreciate everybody just tuning into my story, man. Just everything I got going on. So yeah, for sure.
Yes, sir, man. So again, if y'all was tuning in, I really appreciate y'all. This Inherited Podcast. Make sure y'all follow me on social media at Sir Gates BC across the board. Follow the podcast page, which is Inherited Podcast, NHERITD Podcast, and the main page Inherited. Thank y'all for tuning in again to the dope episode from boy Trap Picasso. Until next time, we out, man.
What's up, man? Thank y'all.
Hey, good episode, dog.
For sure. I
I'm
appreciate
gonna
it.
get one of these right now, bro.
Go ahead.